Quit puking, Charlie.
Quit puking, Charlie. Big pounder. Right here. Big pounder. That too. Got a stick on it too.
Tell us about how you caught it and what you caught it on and everything.
Okay. I was going to use this fish, and I was going to get me a cheer. And then my light started going out, and Daddy said, "Martha!" And I started running up there, and he gave me the line.
Did you catch it on your new Zebco?
Yes, sir. I kept it on I caught it on my new Zebco. And I caught it on a cricket. And Dad gave it to me, he didn't tell me what it was.
Janine, we got any is there any bathroom scales? Look in the kitchen, see if there's bathroom scales there.
What?
Scales! The weigh on!
And Dad didn't tell me what it was, but when I got that line, he didn't have to tell me. I knew. So I just started pulling it in, and she said, "Dad, get the net." And then Dad said, "There ain't no net." And then I started getting like this and holding it, and
It looks like she's full of eggs too, though.
Yeah, it is full of eggs. Look, that mouth is full of eggs. Wow!
Weighs 5 pounds. Where you going, son?
Right here.
That's a 5 pounder. That's your biggest one, ain't it?
It's my only one.
Okay, well, I'm proud for you.
Work back then, and they're not going to work now. Now put him down. I'm glad to.
Well, today, on June 17th, 1995, we went to a yearly annual fishing derby, and it has different prizes and stuff for the biggest fish and stuff like that.
Heaviest weight.
And what happened was, we got down there, and there's a whole bunch of people already there, and we got down there, and we didn't want to, we had a bunch of chairs and stuff, so we didn't want to walk too far, so we just got right there where the road ended. And it was like a nook where all the bluegill and stuff were. And when the horn rang, there's a whole bunch of people dragging out beacons on the other side, and we kept complaining, "Let's move over there, we ain't catching nothing here." And I got in one. Dad thought I was hung on another person's line, and I reeled in one. And that was the first fish. And then Jody caught a few bluegill. And then I was playing with the bluegill on my chain pole line, and my line just shot out, and I jerked it. And my rod has a special built-in drag mechanism, and I had 10-pound test line on there, and the drag kept going out. And I tried to let it go and pull it in and reel back down, pull it in, reel back down. And we had it like a 1.5 foot bank right there, and the way that fish was pulling, it was pretty big fish, and we couldn't get it up that bank without breaking the line or getting off. So we took it into the shallow where the bluegill were, and I just pulled it along the bank. I ran along the bank, and we got down there, and I kept reeling in, and one of the officials, the lifesaver guys that was there, they grabbed the line, and so they couldn't take it out. And then Dad grabbed the line down at the water and pulled the fish out and showed the duck. And this is what it was. 6-pound catfish. 6-pound, 3-ounce catfish. He's a big one.
Wow.
got that part out.
He is, Steve.
She's full of eggs, ain't she, Micah? Yep. This is the biggest catfish, or the biggest fish I've ever caught. And it's a whopper.
And
So
who?
big, yeah.
And where did you place that?
I placed, here, grab the string. First place, of course.
So that's, you caught two, one small one and that one, and Jody caught a stringer, small stringer full, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to show you one that's smaller. Watch out.
That's all right.
And then, for getting first place, I got this open face rod and reel right here. And, I got a plaque. It's first place plaque.
Hold it up straight and I'll zoom in on it.
Last year, he placed third place in the weight competition and got his name in the newspaper.
Heaviest stringer.
Yep. 2 fish.
Yeah, last year you came in third place, didn't you?
Yes, but my name got in the newspaper, but I didn't get any plaque or anything like that. This year I hope my name and pictures
Your name was in the newspaper last year?
I know, but I hope my name and my pictures in the
Oh, well, they took your picture, so I guess it will be.
And
Well, congratulations, boys.
thank you, Tom. You take it?
Yeah.
You see, after Micah caught this monster, all I could catch was these little ones.
They were pulling them in all over the place, though, weren't they? Some good sized ones.
They were getting some 2-pounders.
Not big enough to compete, though, were they, Micah?
Micah caught the biggest fish of the day.
Yeah, he did.
See, what happened is they had this little pond, and they were going to build onto it, so they tore down one side of it. They dug down, and they tore down one side of it, and they had the other part of it dug. And see, they saw all these big catfish come out with the water, and they've been killing the fish, the little fish, and they've been eating them. And he wanted them caught all out. So Micah caught this one.
And he said there's one more, right?
He said there's one more in there. They caught a 13-pounder out of there last year. We are.
Kitty cat.
9 pounds and what, Micah?
Hold him up first, zoom in there.
9 pounds. Oh!
He turned white in the bucket.
Yeah.
In the water. Micah, get on up there, because you got to get yours up too. Jody, you can get some.
Bleach water to clean it out for the apple bottom.
That's what done it, named up bleach.
I don't know. We washed it.
He put a, well, tell us about the story, sure.
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
You put him down.
We've been getting bites. A good big.
You can put him down if you want to.
I told Mom to check the rod, and she said there wasn't nothing on it. Well, I figured it was those
And then as soon as she said that, she said it started going out. She grabbed it.
I thought this one out here.
Micah, you're going to have to get yours up and hurry. Put the bass down, Diane. I'm running out of battery again.
Gosh. Anyway, it started taking out drag, and I thought, well, you know, we got one. It didn't. Micah had his fire wire on there. It didn't fight like if it was on a smaller line. I mean, it filed, and it kept flopping. I've never seen catfish flop out of the water like that. It weighed 9 pounds or something.
That's a pretty nice shell cracker too, ain't it?
Gosh.
It weighs a little bit over a pound. Hey, Dad, you said you was gonna rent that one? Are you gonna
I bet you all.
Are you gonna have him put the color back in it and stuff?
Yeah, he'll paint it, sure.
Here, Dad, grab this.
You reckon I ought to have this in the mail? I'll wait it.
Doesn't be too long.
Here.
Don't just hang it on the rack and do it.
Huh?
Don't just hang it on
You
the
just
rack.
take it down that way, or we can go ahead and put it on the rack, whatever you want to do.
Just give it a bit and put it on the rack.
Joe, he was aging it.
Rigor mortis. Hey, Martha, look. She's like
Here,
rigor
this
mortis.
both batteries is already run down.
Just tell me when to start.
I'm ready. It's rolling.
Okay. This is my very first deer I've ever killed. I killed it down at Busty Point. The way the story goes, I'd already got a shot Thursday
At Clark Hill
at Clark Hill
with a regular rifle.
with a regular rifle. And then with a muzzle loader, a day later, there's, 4 does and 1 buck, 8 or 10 point. Just came running there like everything. And I got a shot at a doe and missed.
You can tell him about my gun misfiring twice if you want
And
to.
then Dad, his gun misfired twice and that vexed him. But then, day before he had to leave, they shot.
Jody, come around out
This
from
one and his
behind him.
mama came running in there. Shot, got it right here in the back thigh. Then it ran a ways. Then I shot again. Got it right there. And Dad ran up there and stuck him to kill him. Now tell him the story.
There, Mike, and I had to wait out there and get it.
Well, Dad had to get, well, since this was my first one, Dad got soaking wet getting out there and sticking his deer, pulling him back in.
That was a hard little old deer to kill. It, when we was tracking it, it really bled a lot. But boy, it just didn't want to stop. 3 pounds. And it rained on us again like it has every year that we've been going down there during Thanksgiving.
And then when we leave,
It gets
clears up,
pretty.
dirty as everything.
Okay.
Wow!
Tell the story.
Some jigs out of them for dinner.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
I'm
Well,
recording.
this is
Show
my
the big
first-
hole. Show the big hole in the neck.
This is my first buck. That is your first deer with your bow.
Hurry, son, him yellow jacket.
Right there's the hole I made with the broadhead. Yeah, I shot, and when I did, it whirled, and it caught that, went all the way through. Did it get a lung?
No, you got the main artery in the neck.
Got the main artery in the neck. It bled like it was pouring out of a bucket. What it was about 25 to 11. And it came down a little ridge with another deer right behind it. And it came about 20, 25 yards, something like that. I was already standing up. I stood up and drawed on him. When I did, he looked up at me, and I shot, and he whirled, and I saw the air sticking in, and he took off. And I called Dad on the headset, and he came down and found some blood, some good blood, and then we went and got Paul, and then we started tracking him. It wasn't hard tracking him, and it had blood everywhere.
Let me see his little horns. It's a spot.
Is one broken off?
No, not just it grow. All this other.
Let me see that hole again.
I'm trying to skin it.
Okay, so when I shot, we went and we tracked it, and then we got up to the top of the ridge, and we lost the blood. It just stopped, and we heard it kicking. It was right in the edge of the thicket. We heard it kicking. So Paul went around this way, and we ran around this way. We could see Paul, and then Paul said there it was. They said it was a spike. We got there, and it was still moving, so I stuck it.
You gonna make us kill her, Seth. The water's running over.
And then we just got it, drug it out. And
Who drug it out?
I drug it out.
Red. Red, baby. Red. Red, baby. Red, baby.
Yeah, introduce Red. We ain't never got her on video.
This is Red Dog. She's our black lab, and Daddy's gonna train her to track deer.
We ain't never got the pigs on video either.
Red baby. Red baby.
And when they take down there, see them pigs eat them guns.
Red baby. Take the baby. Come here.
Just take a bit.
Baby.
Cider. It's apple and oranges and you wasted oranges.
Honey, what we're gonna have for dinner?
It ain't that tasty.
Did you quit that?
These are our pigs, Jojo and Bobo.
These are my pigs. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Jody's
Jody
pigs.
Cartilage.
They look like their daddy. House.
Oh, shut up.
At the moment, if you can see, these pigs are in here eating deer gut.
They're brother and sister. They'll eat anything, and they smell. And that's about it.
Get close up on the deer guts here. Ooh, pigs
Show them
eating.
all these bricks we had to put.
Pigs eating.
They show them all these
Pig-
bricks we had to put.
Pig potty? Okay.
We had to keep all these bricks.
Oh, fateful lock. Bricks, cause pigs root. Okay.
Water jug.
Pigs root. This is the diameter of the pan. And then
The house they stay in there at winter. These are our
we got a
pigs.
pig
We got
house.
'em. These they're about
And
we've had them for a while now. They were pretty small when we got them, and they weighed
Daddy
about-
and Red, Mike and Jody.
That's
And
our
they're
dog
fixing
Red.
the deer.
And we're cleaning the deer that Micah killed. It's just
Woo! Like see ever cracking cranny. Scary.
well, then look at yourself. Ooh, nasty.
Shut up.
What is that, Red? Huh? That's a keeper, ain't it, Mike?
Yeah.
You gonna have him mounted?
Yeah.
Well, it's awful windy, ain't it? Let me zoom in there where you shot it. Point to it. I got it. Load his heart all to pieces, didn't you?
Blew that leg out. There's the hole.
Right there, ain't it? Right through that heart. Okay, Red, be quiet. We're trying to get the story down here now. Be quiet so Mike can tell the story. Red, hush.
Well, the story goes.
Talk loud now, the wind's blowing.
Well, the story goes. Red, shut up. It's just about.
Tell your story, Mike.
Okay. The way the story goes, it's about 15 till, what was it? 15 till what? 15 till what?
8.
15 till 8. And this comes trotting out the woods. Just walking. Dad had the headsets on. He told me there's a bug. I stood up, saw him.
Quit, Jody.
I stood up, saw him. Put the sights on him. Took the safety off and shot. I went down there, down Bloody Road. And then it's about 35 yards in the woods. There he lay. He did a turn. He was running like that. He just whirled around and died. And that's how it was.
That's your first,
That's my first buck.
that's your first rack buck, ain't it? You
That's my rack
killed a
buck.
spike this year with your bow.
Yeah.
And we're going back this season to see if Jody can bust him one.
Yeah.
We're rolling now. Now tell me what it says.
Just about 16 pounds.
Huh?
Just about 16 pounds.
I thought you said about 17 pounds. Huh? Them scales is wrong, so we'll say 17 if y'all think.
This is not an exact science.
All right, where's the tape measure? You ain't measured his spurs. Charlie, tell Jody to bring a tape measure.
I got one right here on this.
It's rusted.
You can tell the numbers.
Mike, your shadow's blocking the beard. There you go. Longest single strand. What you got, 9 3/4?
About.
That's what we measured in the woods, wasn't it? 9 3/4. All right, do you know how to measure in spurs?
Yeah. I'm gonna measure the beard. What? See that tape measure? What do you weigh?
Mike, your shadow's blocking the spur again. There you go. I believe they're going to be right at an inch. Put it up the top. Mike.
Put it right there.
No.
How?
What are they?
1 inch.
All right, measure that. Hurry, we got to get that over to the taxidermist.
I think this right here is going to be a little bit longer. It's got more of a point on it. Oh, this is 1 inch too.
Okay. All right, stand up and tell your story.
Okay. We got, it's a long drive down a dirt road.
Hey, you have to talk loud because it's windy.
It was a long drive down a dirt road.
You can tell it's on Fort Mountain.
Down up Fort Mountain. We just started in the woods at about 15 after 9, wasn't it?
9:22 when we left the truck.
9:22 when we left the truck. And we walked up this road and it was a hard walk up. And about we called twice before we even got up to the top. And we called again just as we got to a flat point. And he gobbled down the hall. And we got down, got our gloves and face masks on. And then we moved to a point where we thought it'd be good for him to come up. We kept calling, and he kept coming up. He got about 20 yards, and I blasted him. He never moved.
Son, you cut that story off short.
That's all there is to tell. He didn't block.
You didn't tell about him. He started going around to the left, and I called to him, threw the call back over this way, and he gobbled, and then he turned and come back to the middle. He got about 40 yards, he blowed up.
Minor details.
He got about 40 yards, he blowed up, then he come out of strut, and he ran to 20 yards and blowed up again. And I said, I had my gun on him. I said, can you see him? He said, no, sir. You had a tree blocking him. I said, well, just hold on. Turkey strutted right out behind the tree. I said, can you see him now? He said, yes, sir. I said, thank you. And you shot him. And you done a number on him. But the turkey come in real easy. Anybody, I believe, could have called this turkey in.
Yeah.
But he's a dandy turkey.
He's my first one.
First turkey. That's a sure good one to start out on. Have you got the lens cap on? Up there is a non-typical.
Lower your head, just the thing. Right there. Oh, right there. Shot, move, son. shot, get right back.
Got him. Come up there.
Wait a minute, son.
Sorry, lay this in my house.
Micah, tell Mama your story. I'll leave my big holes right there because he run up there and he's still kicking and he shot it again.
Chalk. Back up.
Chalk, quit that. Chalk. Chalk. Micah, he's trying to eat the deer. Would you stop him? That part ain't going to be mounted. Yes, it is. That is too, Micah. You stupid.
I did, but I didn't get the head. Come over here, Micah.
Right there for when you get the head. When he's in the...
How many points, son?
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. This one ain't yet a point, I don't think.
But almost a point. Almost a 9-pointer.
Almost. Pretty happy? Yeah. Field dress, probably a little under. Maybe a little over, I don't know. Around. I guarantee he's probably around 100. You going around him? I'm going to wait till about mid-season, see if I can get anything bigger.
Tell your story.
Well, it's just about dark. Couldn't hardly see much of the woods. And Dad had already out-hooed that meant for us to come on down. But I waited up there because I knew God was gonna send me a buck. I done prayed for it in the stands. I did really. And just to the right of me, you couldn't hardly see anything at the tree line because of the sun in the background. But he is in the dark. He moved into the light. When I was looking at him, he moved out of it. And I saw that gap open up, and I pulled the scope on him. When I did, he was catty-cornering away from him with his head down. I saw his horns. He put his head back up, and I shot him. It hit right here in his back, hit the ribs and split, and just hit him all over. He ran about... How far do you say he ran?
60 yards.
About 60 yards, hit the ground. He was piling, he's still alive. I went down there and shot him again, of course. And I just knew I was going to kill that.
He's a good size one.
Oh yeah, he's pretty.
He's pretty.
Biggest I've killed yet.
Yeah. So you had a great day. This is opening season, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, first opening season, opening day with the gun.
First time he used that gun? Chris again.
First time you used the gun, huh? Hey, Christy. Hey, pal. Yeah, hi there. Jamie, watch how it's done, because you'll have to be doing yours.
I generally always do this in the woods. This is what you call field dressing. But he killed it right at dark. And so I just brought it on home to do that. Whatever you do, don't hit that. I generally do this. If you hit it, it's going to shoot green food all over you, and you're going to get sick.
Let me get a close-up of his horns and stuff. Get over this way. That's a nice one.
Hey, I'm leaning up against the hog tree.
Okay, son.
Well, what it is...
Talk loud. I ain't got the power mic on here.
This morning, I killed me a button buck. He was walking out behind her small. She got in the woods before I could get a shot at her. So I took him. He ran about 20 yards to the thicket. He just dropped. I made a perfect shot. Flipped the lungs, got the heart too. This evening, I sat down in the box again. And this one right here came out about, I'd say about 75 yards, 80 yards maybe. Just angling away from me, right in the edge between the bushes and the tree line. And he just popped that head up every now and then and looked. And he did it about the third time, and I got a bearing on where his body should be. And I shot when I did. He ran, just dragging his front part with his back legs across the fire line. I shot a couple more times, and he ran down there. He's in a little dip, just in the edge of the woods. He's just sitting there wallering. So I shot him again. And
And he blinked and you shot him again.
No,
Oh,
I only had one shell. I
okay.
something dragging him.
Well, if you he's caused you to run out of shells. I'm just kidding.
And that's basically it. Oh, right after I shot that, I'd say about an hour or so after I shot that button this morning, another spike, pretty, almost solid gray in the chest, pretty buck. He come out just about the same place them other two did. And Paul was up on a tire, and I looked at him right before I looked back. I looked at him, he's looking away, and I was about to yawn and looked, and that buck was sitting there looking at me right next to us. So I eased this arm down, got the other part of the gun, just started easing that arm down, and he turned his head. When he did, I drew and got the gun, and he started easing out. He eased behind a bush, and I put it right on him. I followed him out, and I heard Paul shot right before I did. Me and him both hit that deer. It didn't run 30
It sounded
yards.
like boom.
Yeah, hello.
But there's Jody. And who's this feller?
I'm with the hot bunch today.
He's got that eased in his iron spirit.
Laid back.
Well, I went to old Geese, you didn't see nothing. I was sitting up there this morning on the stand thinking I would be up there with my boys.
Yeah,
Because I knowed y'all was going to be busting them. Rolling, I don't know how long it'll last though.
That's a tough date on.
Here, sure. Can you go get me another battery out of the case? What you got?
About 11 pounds.
That can't be right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can, Jody.
He ain't a real big bird, Jody.
Ain't much bigger than him.
Dad's will weigh a lot more than that. Dad's
Weigh mine, Micah. Weigh mine.
Yeah, Dad's will probably weigh 15.
Jody, I'm running out of battery, baby. Can you run and get me that? In the case. On my bed.
Here you go.
Wipe it off good. We're still rolling here.
Where's the daggone tape measure?
Huh?
Slick. Yours will go 13 and a half.
Yeah. Couple of Jesse W's. You have measured the beards.
Right at 4.
Right at 4 on yours.
I think yours might be a little better than mine. Mine's thicker.
Stretch it out. Stretch all of it out, Mike, and get the longest hair.
Yours will go 4 too, exactly.
Okay.
Couple of Jesse
Mine's still
W's.
thicker.
Yeah.
Look at that dogwood tree.
And she starts to drown out.
All right, tell the story, Michael. We'll run out of battery.
Well, we got in there. It was already raining on us pretty good. So we waited about an hour and a half to stop. The wind picked up. Got in there. Got in there. It was raining. Waited about an hour and a half. As soon as it stopped raining, the wind picked up a whole lot. We walked in. It was about a 35-minute walk. Got in there, and I'd say roughly 200 yards out there. That's a flock of jakes. Well, there wasn't no way we could get to them without them seeing us. So we just started.
I called to them a little bit, and they wouldn't even respond to it. They was afraid to, because there's big birds in
At
there.
that distance, we didn't know if it's jakes or not. We just knew it's turkeys. So we started easing down the tree line, just where we could have a little cover. Got up there, and they just started easing right up a little ridge. Well, we got out where anybody could have seen us. They saw us, started off, come back, fed on top of that ridge. It's pitiful. Started up that ridge just right after them.
I get up there just a little bit more than halfway, and it flattened off. And I saw mine out there. I say, what do you say it was? About 30, 35 foot far. That bird I killed.
About 35 yards.
That's closer than you.
Yeah, about 35 yards.
I shot him and he dropped. When I did, about 10 others.
Turkeys went everywhere.
Yeah, they left the ground. One come right toward us. Dad plowed him.
And he flopped all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, that's about it.
We had a good time on that one.
Yeah, we did. Got a little wet.
Jody, what you got to say, buddy? Where you at? Where was you at?
Okay. This is my deer. He's the biggest deer I've ever killed.
9-pointer?
Yeah. I shot him right up in front of my buddy, Kurt Davis.
He didn't mean to, it's just the way it happened.
Where'd you shoot him at?
In the lungs. He's got a 13-inch inside spread.
13-inch and 9 points.
13-inch inside spread, not 9 points.
Oh. He ain't 9-pointer?
Yes, he is a 9-pointer.
Okay, he's a big deer. How you gonna weigh him?
I don't know.
We're estimating he weighs about 170, 180 with field dread.
Goodness, he's big. Big old neck.
Yeah, his neck is wider than my hand.
And he's got a, didn't you say he's colored up different?
He's got a real black streak going down his back. And all the bucks on the club have usually been real gray, and he's real brown. Real brown.
Okay, well let's try, I'll cut this thing off. Let's try to weigh him.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is what we caught today. A little private lake. Well, it's private lake, privately owned, but guy lets people pay to fish. A small one.
Yeah, just weighed 7 pounds.
Yeah, only 7 pounds. Little joint effort between me and Michael. Wasn't biting nothing, so we put the surefire lure down there, and he was up in the bank, buried up under there on the bed, and Micah got over this way, and I had the good lure down on the floor of the water there, right at the beginning of the tunnel. Micah jumped up and down on the bank up here. He come out of there, and he run right into my lure, and we had him. It was a good one. And he put up a pretty good fight. And tomorrow, we're going to eat him. And he's going to be good. That's a big one. Yeah. Oh, let's go clean it.
Starting at 9.
This one right here I killed about 20 after 7.
Chalk, move. Chalk, come here. Good boy.
He came out about, I guess, roughly 55, 60 yards out to my left. He made it about maybe 5 yards out of the woods, hit the road. I shot him, he dropped. He's already going into rut. Got a pretty good scar right here.
Let me zoom in on that scar. Yeah.
He's been fighting. He's got some residue in his horns where he's been scraping. But
And his tarsal glands hanging up on the fence. I cut them off for George. They're black.
They usually start rutting early over there. Waited a whole 30 minutes to get this one.
And that's our lab back there on the gut pile. We're trying to make a deer dog out of it. He won't know if he's gonna make one. Hey, he loves the deer though, don't he?
Yeah, he loves the deer enough. Just he never found one on his own. You don't have to bring it to him.
First time you've been gun hunting this season, ain't it?
Yeah. Check out that lazy pig.
This is the barnyard here. Got all the fowls out here. Got a squirrel barking over yonder. That's Angus right there.
Laziest pig known to man.
Yep. He ain't worth his weight in lard.
But he could be one day if he tries really hard.
Where's that? Look at that pretty hatch up yonder.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a half round head, half hatch. That's a stag. Boy, he's pretty.
Bet he'll be a good fighter too.
Probably will.
Well, let's get him processed.